Hello again, everybody, and welcome to Mustang Baseball Live on Tradio. We're coming at you live from the Eagles Nest here in Arlington, where Dr. K takes the mound tonight. And that's Dasan Hill, one of the top MLB prospects, left-handed pitchers in the country, definitely in North Texas. And Mustangs looking to bounce back from that thrashing they took on, I wouldn't say thrashing, 5-1 loss on Tuesday. This game tonight decides District 7A, basically. I mean, there's another week for both teams, Jeff. But what do you got tonight? What do we need to look for?
Well, Trey, this is a huge game, obviously, for the Mustangs. We know what it means. We talked about it Tuesday night. Now Argyle and Grapevine are now tied in the district standings, and the winner of this game will likely be the top seed out of our district. So there's not a whole lot more we can say about that, but I'm really interested, Trey. It's been a long time since the Mustangs lost a game. I'm really interested to see how they come out tonight and bounce back from that. I like the fact that we're on the road tonight and get to swing the bats first, because it was really our hitters the other night that didn't have a good game. The pitching was good enough to win. At least we were right there in the game in the sixth inning, but we had one hit all night, and that's just not going to get it done.
Well, I think the Mustangs still have a lot in the tank with a 25-3 record. Now, Argyle moved to 19-5-2, Jeff, and here's a Star Spangled Banner. Let's go to that. Jeff, Argyle's 19-5-2, and man, the pitcher that threw for them on Tuesday night was lights out. Can't say enough about how that guy kept the Stangs off stride.
Yeah, he definitely did a great job of mixing up speeds, was spotting his fastball well, and just had us off balance all night. The fact that we only had one hit doesn't tell the whole story. We just didn't hit many balls hard all night. It wasn't like we were hitting them right at him, and we could come away and say, oh well, it's just one of those nights. He just ate our lunch. But again, this is a new game, new day, and we like who we have on the mound tonight. I mentioned this Tuesday night, Trey. I think Argyle has 5 or 6 lefties in their starting lineup, and I think it's going to be tough sledding for them tonight against Dasan. So I look for another pitcher's battle. We'll see. They've got another lefty on the mound for Argyle, so we're going to face another lefty. Our hitters are, and hopefully we make some adjustments from what we did the other night, because you can bet that the game plan that the starting pitcher had the other night for Argyle, he shared that with tonight's starting pitcher, and I would look for them to try and attack our hitters the same way. He may not have the same stuff, but it would not be wise not to take note of what worked the other night and try and come back with the same approach.
Yeah, Jeff, hang 1 second. I'm going to be right there with you.
Okay. Well,
we
still got some warm-up pitches here for Argyle. We're just a minute or two from getting underway here. It's a nice field out here, Trey. I remember last year, it's not the biggest field. It's 300 down the right field line, 306 down the left field line, but they do have about a 15-foot wall out here in left, so it's a mini version of the Fenway Park with the green monster out here in left. So we're underway here. That first pitch looked like it missed, so Sammy took it for a ball. That one missed also, so 2-0 count right here on Sammy. Wind looks like it's kind of blowing left to right, so.
Hey, Elliot, I'm going to go ahead and make that next one live.
Okay, another ball right here. So Sammy's in a good spot, 3-0.
Yeah, and that's Sammy led off the game the other night with a make sure Barry knows not to do anything. Elliot.
Yeah, the only run we scored was Sammy's run in the first inning, which came by way of a walk, a hit by pitch, and a error.
So just to kind of set you guys' expectations, we only have one camera angle tonight. We're out here down the third base line, out here beyond the bullpen. And we got all of our MLB friends that showed up tonight to check out Dasan, who's getting loose in the pen. Looks like Peyton took a strike.
Yeah, that was.
And we're actually using the automated integration with their Daktronic system here at Argyle. So what you'll miss tonight is there won't be any runners on base. We won't see any like yellow diamonds representing people on base. And that's a trade-off, so I can focus on watching the game with you, Jeff, instead of worrying about flipping those things and keeping the count. And it's either I do the automation or, I have all this stuff. So I elected to do the automation because I want to be focused on this game. And that's what we did last year. So I'm trying to get everything set up exactly like we did last year.
Okay.
Superstitious guy,
Well, we'll try and keep the listeners out there updated on how many there are on base, if not able to pick it up on the camera angle.
Well, I know that, Elliot's already shown him. Sammy goes on the first pitch. Peyton fouls it off. It's going to be beyond the bullpen.
Yeah, that's.
It hits out here, and I think Peyton's in a hole here. No balls and 2 strikes. Sammy had a pretty good jump that time.
Yeah, he did. 0-2 count, and
this is another good pitch to run on.
I was thinking the same thing.
It's typically a breaking pitch count. Oh, he's got him. But he's going to be safe. Watch this.
Yep. That throw to first base was
move.
high, and when you break like that, it's still a tough play for that first baseman to get the ball over. And
I'll tell you the other thing he didn't do is he didn't come inside the line. He threw it over Sammy instead of stepping inside the line.
And then the reason he couldn't, because he had to go up to catch that throw to first base.
You're right. You're right.
But yeah, it's a tough play when that guy breaks quick like that, and he's got good speed.
Well, we need Peyton to get the bat on the ball, get it over to the right side, move Sammy around. There we go, Peyton. That's a base hit.
That should be a run.
How about that?
Already equal.
Peyton Tatum.
Nice.
Tatum.
Big 0-2 hit
Giving
right
us
there.
a 1-0 lead.
Yeah.
That's a great job. I know he's been working hard in the cages, and a little bit of a lull, and that was a great swing. And he got on top of that pitch and drove it right up the middle.
Yeah, like a breaking pitch that he stayed back on and just took it up the middle. Just great job of hitting right there, and great to see the Mustangs come out and put one on the board early, and still got a runner at first base, nobody out. So let's try and have a big inning. Jared actually had the most productive night the other night for the Mustangs. He had 3 hit by pitches.
That's right.
They probably had to get an extra ice bag at his house the other night.
Yeah, but he's a guy that's a good cut. I know the Stangs actually took BP with change-ups, curveballs, and fastballs on the cages.
Nice.
This week. So I think that that's the right time to get a loss, Jeff. I mean, I don't know if losing is ever a good thing or not, but if you had to pick a time for the Mustangs to have a little wake-up call and get a shot to the jaw, Tuesday night was it. I mean, we're still in a dogfight here, but I'm saying, listen.
Well, we've talked about it before, Trey. That's what was so amazing about the 25-2 record, and 25-3 is still
pretty doggone good.
A heck of a record. But you're going to have off nights sometimes, and you just don't want to let it turn into a losing streak. So it'd be great to see the Mustangs come out and really bounce back, because you get in the playoffs, they're 2 out of 3 series. So you might lose a game, but the important thing is you don't lose 2 in a row.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Dasan's the guy you want on the hill here for game 2. Back. He's telegraphing it a little bit, isn't he?
He's just letting them know he'll throw over. That certainly is not his best move.
My guess is he's got that step off the back, sling it move. Get everybody focused on that front foot. And
good cut right there by Jared.
And it was a good pitch. It was down and in. I mean,
he was right on it.
The pitcher did a good job that time on locating his pitch. Pretty good fans. Pretty good crowd out there. If you look on the Argyle side, they're pretty deep. They're pretty thick, and they got fans all the way.
Oh, nice break
good
there
base
by
running
Peyton.
Right there.
Going to get another runner in scoring position.
Wow, Mustangs do the deal.
Trey, it's not surprising that they have a good fan base, because you look out here on the wall and they've got some tradition. They've got
my gosh.
3 state championships here in the last 10 years, and I'm still a little baffled how you call yourself a national champion, but they're claiming national championships in 2018 and 2019.
Well,
in high school, you don't play national championships. I guess that was a poll that maybe put them on top of the poll.
Well, I could tell you, just they have a big national name. On Max Preps, they were ranked 16th at the beginning of the year.
Wow.
Now that's because that shortstop is a 10th grader, and he's the #1 kid in his classification across the country.
Wow.
So I think, they got other prospects as well. I mean, this is a really good team, Argyle.
So the scouts might get to see more than Dasan tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. I didn't even think about that, but you're right. I mean, this is a marquee matchup.
Be great to see Jared at least move this runner to third. Oh, good eye right there.
That's
to get
good
another.
Take.
Yeah, base on balls.
Now, what do you do here, Jeff? You got your #4 hitter. You got 2 guys on with nobody out. I think I'm going to let him hit with a 1-0 lead. If it was 0-0, I might actually let him have him bunt. Guy behind him had been is that Boozer behind him? Yeah. So
did they change the batting order? Usually Lolly hits
yeah,
fifth.
I think that's Boozer there.
Maybe they switched it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what Coach Webster goes with here. A bunt wouldn't be all that shocking, but you know me, I like to see your cleanup hitter swinging, especially in the first inning. I like playing for a big inning here.
Yeah.
So the coach
comes
out.
They all 3 of them got together. The Brain Trust, Coach Mooney and Coach Webster. I mean, being up 1, it's a big deal. We're by ourselves now. The scouts left. Maybe they went to the other side, check everything out.
Surely they're behind home plate.
I'm sure they are.
Their radar guns waiting.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I think you're right. There we have.
Now, I guess we could have set a table up like those guys are doing, but
that's the Argyle radio team, huh?
I don't know. I think they're up in the press box.
Oh, okay. Well, there's somebody sitting behind the
yeah,
plate.
I see it. They got to cut several channels, but of course we're partial to the one we're on.
We are bunting here.
Get down, ball.
Oh.
Ah.
Boy, that third baseman was really in shallow. He
nobody was covering third. Did you see that for a split second?
He caught that ball almost in the batter's circle. That's a tough spot if you bunt there. At least if you go to the left side, that might be one where if you're going to bunt, you better push it to the right, because he was really squeezing him.
I'll tell you what, the way he came that hard, I'd have Boozer square early, and I'd bring Peyton on still. We'll see.
So you're right. We have seen a change in the batting order. Lolly had been hitting 5th, and tonight Brady's in the 5-hole.
And, Lolly's had a little bit of a lull here. And there's several guys in the Mustangs batting order that, need to have breakout games. I do like the idea of having to square around and to move the, runners take off.
Yeah, he definitely backed up. He's not looking for a bunt.
What's interesting is
him being the third baseman.
The third baseman was coming. With runners on first and second, he was coming hard.
Way up there.
You know, so normally he would hold. Right? With first and second, normally don't you run the third baseman holds?
It depends on the bunt defense you play.
Yeah.
But Ryan squared early, so that also probably had something to do with it. Yeah, that's to the third baseman. It shouldn't be two. He has trouble getting rid of it.
Yes.
They're not going to get it out.
They're not going to get it out. It works. It works out for the Mustangs anyway.
Yeah.
All right, now here we go with Lolly. We need one. We need him to hit one to the outfield, right?
So bases loaded here for the Mustangs. Only one out. And great time for Lolly to break out of a little bit of a lull, as Trey mentioned.
Yeah, we won't say the S word.
No.
Well, I think lull is pretty.
We talked about it, though. I think he just needs to sit back and try and drive balls more up the middle. He's really jumping out at it, is what I've seen.
Huge gap in right center, and that's one place he likes to hit it.
Yeah, they let him off with a curveball and got the
Well,
call.
they're going to throw him off speed for the.
I don't think this starting pitcher has quite the velocity of the Tuesday night starter.
No, I don't think so. But, I mean, he threw a couple pitches to Jarrett Boswell that looked like they had some steam on them.
Yeah, well, he's certainly not lobbing it in there. But the left-hander Tuesday night, I think, had a little bit more juice on it.
Okay, here we go.
Get by him.
Yes.
Okay, that's going to get a run. They're not even going to get an out.
There
we go.
Yes.
Okay.
Mustangs on the board. Let me see if I can do the Jay Finnegan. Mustangs on the board.
You know what we're doing, Trey, that we didn't do the other night?
What's
for
that?
the most part, we don't have a strikeout yet. You know, we didn't put enough balls in play, and tonight we're making them make plays, and they haven't made the last two plays. Right. So that's
tell Barry he's hot.
Start.
Elliot, tell Barry he's hot for the varsity game. He doesn't have to do anything.
So get Gianni at the plate. Base is still loaded. 2 runs in, 1 out.
I don't know. I didn't do that.
Okay, 2-0 count. Good hitters count right here. Bounce that one in. That is
hit.
That's going
very
to be
well.
a sac fly. That's going to get us another run.
Oh, we're going to
move up to third. So good job right there by Gianni getting that run in. He put a pretty good charge into that.
He put a swing on it.
So it's 3 on the board here for the Mustangs. This is a nice start. Still threatening here with 2 outs, runners at second and third. Lolly was able to move up to second on that ball. That throw probably should have gone to second to keep Lolly from advancing. That's
what Rusty Greer would have said.
Yeah, they didn't have a play.
They didn't have a play, and he'd been flashing leather. Wow, so this is kind of what we've seen the Mustangs do.
Oh, well,
nice
get down ball.
Get down ball.
That's 2 runs.
Yep.
There we go. Boy, Zach turned on that ball. He got a fastball, and he was ready. 5-0, nice start.
Yep.
We're going to see a pitching change, I believe. Yeah, we're going to get a pitching
so.
change already.
Wow. Mustangs on the board. Hey, wow, let's go ahead and let's
Trey, I think that batting practice you mentioned paid off because we've already hit 2 balls harder than, actually 2 or 3 balls harder than we hit the other night.
Let's see, while they're doing this, Jeff, let me go ahead and talk about our sponsors for Mustang Baseball Live on Tradio. One of them is the CJ Knipper Memorial Golf Tournament.
Okay.
Okay.
We got a fan.
Yeah, we got a fan.
In the mic.
It's on the. Yeah, Elliot, we might have to move that. Anyway, Jeff, give our audience a little info on the golf tournament.
Sure thing, Trey.
I think you might have to move it, Elliot. We might have to move it.
5th annual C.J. Knipper Memorial Golf Tournament will be played Friday, October 18th. We'll be at Fossil Creek again this year. It'll be a 1 o'clock start. All proceeds from the tournament go to the C.J. Knipper Memorial Scholarship Fund. And you can, to register for the tournament, you can go to our website, cjmemorialgolftournament.com. You can register as a player, as a whole sponsor. You can register a team. We'd love to have you and come out and support the scholarship fund in whatever capacity you choose. It's a fun day for a great cause, so we'd love for you to come and be a part of it.
Not if you put it up high on this corner of the bullpen down there. It'll still pick up everything.
Okay, we're got a
All
pitch
right.
and
Did
change
you ask
here.
him? Did you ask him not to say anything?
The new pitcher
okay.
for Argyle is going to be a right-hander.
All right.
We got Brent Lee at the plate, our number 9 hitter. So
Yeah.
whatever happens here, Trey, we've batted around this inning.
Anytime you can turn the order, that's a big deal.
Yeah.
And get more at bats for Sammy. Oh yeah, let me get that off the screen. Thank you.
Oh, that's well hit, but right at the second baseman. So he's going to make the play, but the Mustangs put a 5 spot on the board and take a 5-0 lead to the bottom of the first, Trey. I love the start.
Yep, absolutely. All right, we'll be right back on Mustang Baseball Live. Mustangs jumping out here, showing why they were ranked first in Texas 5A. All right, Jeff, you're on now.
Okay, here we are in the bottom of the first inning. We've got Dr. K, Dasan on the mound.
I better make the K meter active. All of our fans out there, they want to know about the K meter, I think.
Yeah, it's good to have that return to the broadcast, Trey. This is the second, I believe, Dasan's second start since you brought that back into the mix.
I don't think I had it last week when he was on.
Oh, okay.
But,
So far, so good. Mustangs come out on fire here in the top of the first inning.
yeah, how many hits do we have? 3?
Well, they're not giving us the hit count, but we had, I believe, at least there was a play at third base. I don't know if they're going to call it a hit or.
Lolly's got through.
Okay.
Lolly's got through, and then Zach Goldstein.
So, yeah, at least 3 hits.
And then Peyton, and then wasn't there another one?
Zach had a hit.
No, I said him.
You said, okay. At least 3. But, yeah, a couple mix that in with a couple walks, a couple plays they didn't make, and that's a 5-run inning. It's going to be a foul ball down the line.
Yep. Tell you what, we've been fortunate to have good umpires on both these games. I like the mechanics already of the guys on the field, and I thought the crew we had on Tuesday night at Grapevine, I thought they did a wonderful job as well.
I don't remember us really questioning anything other than there was a play at first base that you felt the first baseman pulled his foot.
I'm not. Let's just say okay. Maybe there's one call.
Well, hey, you weren't alone. Coach Washburn thought the same thing.
Maybe there's one. Well, my beef on that one was that it's 2-1 now. 2 balls and 1 strike on this leadoff guy. I think he's that shortstop. Or is he the kid that batted second the other night? I don't know. The kid that batted second on Tuesday night, boy, he was swinging the stick, wasn't he?
He does look like the shortstop, though, Trey. You're probably right about that. Boy, he threw that one by him. See if we can get a name and. A little slow here on Game Changer, it looks like, unless my signal's not.
Oh,
good
there it
pitch.
is, a great pitch.
Put one on the
Right
K meter.
Sling it up there. K meter in action, baby. Dr. K wrote a prescription. You need more potassium. Yeah, put one on the board for Dasan Hill in front of all the MLB guys that are here tonight.
Trey, we got guys out there on road trips listening to us. Jason Aguirre.
Oh, yeah, cool. Is he saying go Stangs? I need him to say go Stangs.
Let's go Mustangs.
There we go. You know, we got a pretty good following out there, Jeff. I think it's largely what you're bringing to the broadcast. Everybody's jumping in.
It's a team effort, Trey.
Actually.
Yeah, that was a shortstop who led off for Argyle.
He didn't have a good night on Tuesday night. The guy right here, batting second.
The two-hitter had at least 2 of them.
At least 2 line drives right up the middle.
Yeah.
Very impressive, that kid right there. I don't know what position he plays. Does it say he's 0-2 now?
They're interesting. The pitcher Tuesday night is playing first base tonight, batting 5th. He batted cleanup the other night.
That's right. When you have your pitcher batting cleanup, he's a dude.
Well, back in our day, though, Trey, usually,
now,
the pitcher was typically one of your best players.
Ryan Williams hits, right?
Yeah. It's become a specialized thing, but it hasn't always been that way.
Just missed. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Dasan looks like he's still trying to get loose, in terms of his fluidity that I've seen before. It's cooler here. This is maybe the coolest start we've had all year. Oh, there's strike pitch. 3 right down the.
Yeah, got him looking.
Yep. Yeah, we're going to put another one on the K meter for the doctor. There we go.
Trey, I watched Dasan warming up a little bit in the bullpen, and he's got an array of items.
Leg kicks. Yeah.
Items. No, he's got like a shake thing. He's got the stretch cords. He's got the weighted balls. I mean, he needs a caddy just to keep up with all of his extras.
I'll do it. But I want a contract that lasts for more than a year. That's ooh.
Just missed, but good fastball right there.
Tell you what, that looked like a front knee strike. Of course, I know we're biased. I'm not gonna actually try and say anything crazy.
Oh, good pitch.
Wow, he blew that by him. He was behind it. One ball, 1 strike now. And, our camera guy can breathe again because the exhaust in the vehicle just stopped.
That isn't the best location there.
Yeah, right. Elliot, you okay down there? Okay. So make sure that if you start to feel faint, let me know, and I'll jump down and I'll work the camera for you.
You got an old COVID mask he can borrow or something?
Yeah. 2-1 count for the doctor.
Good
Bam!
pitch.
That was a great pitch. I don't know how you hit that, Jeff.
He's getting a lot of swing and misses.
Yeah.
I'm not sure they've fouled one off yet. We're good.
Oh, yeah. The number 1 guy fouled one off.
Okay. So 2-2 count here. 2 outs, both by strikeout. Missed inside right there.
Had somebody from Birdville that plays on the Birdville team tell me that he thought the Mustangs would split this week. He thought there's no way anybody's going to beat Dasan. They have a lot of healthy respect at this age group for Dasan Hill, that's for sure. Everybody does.
Well, he's certainly earned it, but again, it's a team effort. You know, Dasan can shut them down, but you got to score him some runs. Good play
How about
right
that?
there.
Did you see him gun that strike? Ryan Williams, man.
Threw a clothesline across
He
the
did.
diamond there to get that third out. So the Mustangs off to a good start here. 5-0 headed to the top of the second. You're listening to Mustang Baseball on Tradio Live.
Let's try that again. Mustang Baseball Live on Tradio.
Okay, Trey.
Hey, listen, Dr. K is at his strikeout average. 2
Well,
an inning.
Yeah, that's right.
There we go. We'll be right back. We're going to send you to some music. Hopefully it's good music. Can't guarantee it.
Okay, we got Sammy leading off the top of the second right here. He takes that first pitch for a ball, and is a decent wind blowing a little towards right. This would be a good time for Sammy to get one up in it.
Oh.
He fouled that one back.
Man, it was a little late on it, Jeff.
Yeah.
That guy did, this right-hander, he brought some heat right there, didn't he?
Yeah, that was a good pitch down around the knees.
Oof, that's another strike. Tell you, the difference that this guy and the first guy is that he's popping that low strike, that front knee strike.
Yeah, I think he's
And the umpire's going to give it, too.
got a tad more velocity, but we didn't see a whole lot of fastballs from the other guy.
Elliot, we still got, is a good count, 2 balls, 2 strikes down there?
I believe that is correct.
Yeah, I'm just checking to make sure it's on the scoreboard. There we go.
Oh, wow, nice play there by the shortstop. Comes up
Yep,
for it.
that's a great arm right there. In the hole, backhand, plant it, made a good throw.
Yeah, Sammy gets down the line well, and he had to go to his
And
right
he
to make
beat
that
him
play.
by
Yeah.
a step and a half.
Yeah, got rid of it quick and got enough on the throw.
Peyton, nice hit in the first inning.
Yeah, Peyton got us
To
off to a
score
good
Sammy,
start.
right? Sammy had stolen. He went on first move against that lefty and stole second base.
That's right. Peyton drove. Oh,
Look at that, another one right up the
Same
middle.
one right up the middle. He's
No, that one was better. Gosh. Good swing by Peyton.
2 for 2.
How about it?
Up to bat for Grapevine, first baseman number 12, Jared Boswell.
I believe Jared walked in the first inning.
Yep.
Fouled off a couple
No,
pitches.
actually, didn't he? Yeah, you're right. He walked.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because there were 2 guys on, first and second, and Coach gave Ryan Williams the bunt, and he popped it up.
That's right.
And the third baseman came charging hard, and we talked about it.
Takes that pitch for a ball right there.
Okay. That's a good cut. He was behind it, though. I'm sure we got Ott Boswell watching tonight. Jarrett's granddad. I don't know if Connor's granddad's watching tonight. I don't know if I let him know about this game.
Did we
May
ever,
have Connor's uncle watching, Lewis.
Did we ever hear where Ott lives?
No, not that I know of. But I did appreciate him liking my video that I put on Facebook today announcing the game.
Cool.
Yep, really good. 2 balls, 1 strike. That's a good hit and run pitch with 1 out. I mean, you generally expecting a pitch to hit here.
Yep, he's running.
Oh, bad throw.
There we go.
I mean, let me rephrase that. It looked like he couldn't get the ball out of his glove in time, right? So there may be extenuating circumstances. It was just probably not the best throw that I've seen that catcher make.
Kind of curious the other night, Trey. We didn't have a ton of base runners, but it seems like we had some success stealing bases.
I think
we had 2 stolen bases the other night, which when you only have 1 hit, that's not a bad total.
Yeah.
But we did have some base on balls
Right.
and hit by pitches. But yeah, so the catcher hasn't thrown us out yet.
Oh, there's a rip, a deep one. Let's see if Peyton tags.
Not from left field. It's going to be tough to get there. Yeah. Pretty well hit ball, but
you know what I like about the Mustangs in general, they steal bases, and I think the word's out on that, and that may be one reason we're seeing left-handers, from Argyle here, slow us down on the bases. It feels like right-handed pitching, obviously they're not facing you, but it feels like we are pretty successful on stealing.
Well, we saw it the other night, Trey. They must have thrown to first base 20, 25 times over the course of the night. And again, we didn't have a ton of base runners, but there were several times where he'd throw 4 or 5 times to one runner.
That's right.
So,
and in situations where we thought there was absolutely no way that anybody would steal.
Yeah.
But we could tell also when they were going to by how they were extending their leads. Both sides actually. We just had a good vantage point for that.
So got a runner in scoring position right here for Ryan with 2 outs.
I think our feet are going to get. We are in down the third baseline, beyond the bullpen, on a custom platform built by Tradio for our broadcast crew, and we got an extra 20 inches in height above the bed of the truck. So it's basically in the bed of the truck, and it is so much different than last year. I had to hang out on a ladder the entire game last year. That was a really good pitch.
Yeah, that was. So Ryan's in an 0-2 hole right here.
I think you were able to see over that fence last year.
I got a few inches on you, Trey.
Yeah. I think it's got a, that's clearly back. So runner on second base for the Mustangs here.
I feel like that shortstop is still cheating up the hole. That's a pretty big hole over here for Ryan.
I don't know if I'd leave that for Ryan.
Yeah, he tends to hit a lot of balls to the left side. We'll see if he can find it. We're running. Fouled it off.
Wow. That was not a hit and run. That was just he got the green light and thought he could do it.
0-2, you're definitely not going to be hitting and running. You don't want to put your hitter in that kind of spot. But yeah, Ryan got a pitch that he had to hit. It looked like a strike.
They just let Peyton continue to drift. Shortstop is right on him. You know what that does, though, to your point, that's going to keep that shortstop tighter this time as well.
Yeah, I think it's going to give Ryan a little more of the hole if he can find it. Ryan's done a good job here battling off a couple tough pitches.
And look at Drew Finnegan bust his butt down the line to get that foul ball. Great job right there. A lot of guys over there in the Mustangs dugout that are just finding ways to do for others on the team.
I didn't realize until Teacher Appreciation Night that Drew's a cross-country runner. That's an odd mix for a baseball player.
I was talking to his dad today. He's got 2 state championship rings from cross-country track.
I knew some kids that were on those teams.
So
Trey Leathers, one of Joe's best buddies. He's now running at Texas Tech on their cross-country team.
Oh, he hit that well.
Get down, ball.
Get down, ball. Stay fair. Is it fair?
Foul, I think.
Oof.
Just foul. Not a whole lot of room down that right field foul line.
Look at that porch. That looks 300 down the line, Jeff.
Yeah.
Over and right. 306 and left.
You know, there's not a ton of room over here, but it looks like there's even less room down the right field line.
Yep.
Foul territory I'm speaking of.
That was a great place for big plays last year, including Michael Northup's game-ending dive or 7th inning dive or 6th inning dive. I mean, He laid out a couple times, I think, last year when they played up here. Oh, get up and go, get up and go, get up and go, get up and go. All right.
Took him a second to find that ball. And
yeah.
So, yeah, they decided he was getting a little too far out there.
Yep, and then hit him in the shoulder as a result. And Peyton has built his shoulders through working out and putting in a lot of effort, and he's a stout kid. There we go. That's going to be a tough play right there.
That is.
Safe!
Beat it. Oh, wow. I don't know about that.
Wow!
I don't know about that, but
I
it
think
doesn't
the
matter.
umpire had his mind made up on that one. You know, Elliot, how he does his slow-mo replay from YouTube? We might have to get that out. Hey, so the Mustangs make a little noise, but don't get anybody across the plate. But Dr. K is headed out for the second inning, and he's got 5 runs that's been spotted.
Yeah, that's going to be a tough hill to climb for Argyle.
We'll be right back. This is Mustang Baseball Live on Tradio. All right, so we did a little research on that last play, and apparently, you know, it's one of those things where they got it right, and that's what we're saying. All right, time for me to bring the K-meter back out. Needs to be back on the screen. Jeff?
Yeah, it should have too, Trey.
I'm falling down on my watch. Yep.
This is the cleanup hitter for the Eagles. He fouled that one straight back.
Wow. This is one of those nights where he might just get harder and harder. Somebody said he was clocked in one game at 97.
Wow. Well, the scouts keep coming out, Trey,
So,
so
yeah.
he hadn't done anything to discourage them.
Oh.
So 2-1 count right here.
Yeah, with a 5-run lead, you want to make sure they're earning everything they get right here.
Definitely.
You throw him a strike, there's only a 1 in 3 chance he's going to put it somewhere where there's not a player, right? Generally speaking. I mean, I'm sure they got guys over there hitting 400 or 500, right?
Yeah, but that is a good point. You could stand up there and throw batting practice, and if you put 8 fielders out there, there's going to be outs made on hard hit balls.
That's right. That's right. 3-1 now. So Dasan needs to rely on.
So they did change their order up a little bit.
Here's a good pitch.
Oh, he got the call there. The hitter was already dropping his bat, ready to walk to first, but the umpire didn't agree. So
no,
full count right
here.
here.
Doesn't look like a strike to me. I don't know. Maybe the hitter thought it was inside or outside.
Yeah, it definitely was the right
height.
Yeah. But I was going to say they've changed their batting order. The next hitter hit cleanup the other night.
That's a good job right there by that hitter.
And Jared's going to get that one himself, so good start. here in the bottom of the second.
So, you know, depending on what poll you looked at, Argyle was ranked either 5th or 8th in the polls, and the Mustang across all the polls that I looked at this week, and we talked about this on Tuesday, number 1 in all the polls. So
We can do it. I'll do it regardless.
Good first pitch strike right there.
Oh, shoot.
Trey, we're still picking up that ambient from the fans.
yeah, I'm going to actually go move that mic. We're going to have to do that. Yeah,
Pretty
just a
defensive swing
little
right
slap,
there.
Yeah.
Nice play, Ryan.
Well, you can see why he did that. You see how fast he got down the line?
Yeah,
Wow.
he's a good athlete.
Really good athlete.
Yeah, nice play by Ryan. He had to get rid of that in
That
a
guy
hurry.
was super quick, man. I was impressed with how fast he was. I mean, he was a step away, and Ryan's got a good arm, and he didn't stay back on the ball. If he stays back and lets it bounce one more time, the guy's on first.
Yeah, took a big hop, and Ryan had to make a quick throw right there. He's squaring. He'll take it for a strike.
Well, I mean, the word's out, man. You're not going to be able to take your full swing against Dasan. You got to figure out another approach. So it doesn't surprise me that now we see guys that are squaring around trying to square for a base hit. Yeah, there we go.
He was way late on that, so.
Yes.
Well, 3 up, 3 down. We didn't get to do anything on the
no.
K meter.
We're so used to calling Ks for him, but we'll take 3 up, 3 down. Mustangs head to the top of the third inning with a 5-0 lead.
We'll be right back with more Mustang Baseball Live on Tradio. But first, let's talk a little bit about our sponsors, I should say. We've got 2 of them this year that have been with us since the beginning. Wow, that was loud. What was that? We've got the C.J. Knipper Memorial Golf Tournament, and Jeff gave us a rundown of that in the top of first. Let me go ahead and kill this sound here. Sorry about that. C.J. Knipper Memorial Golf Tournament. And then also we've got the 10th Man Club, who has been very dedicated in getting these games out to the Mustang fan base. So 10th Man Club, defend the G, and that's what they're doing tonight. These Mustangs, Jeff, are playing lights out already. We've got a 5-run lead. With Dr. K on the hill, I'm feeling pretty good. What do you think?
Yeah, Trey, couldn't ask for really a better start than what we are seeing right now. The Eagles don't have a hit. They haven't hit anything hard really yet, and the Mustangs have come out swinging the bats tonight and put up 5 in the first inning and threatened in the last inning. So let's keep it going right here.
Yep, and I'll tell you what, Jeff, I'm going to let you handle it. I'm going to give us some ambient here.
Okay.
Make sure we're on. And I'm going to jump down and run the camera.
Okay. We've got Brady swinging from the left side with the right-handed pitcher now on the mound. He was swinging from the right side earlier. Fouled that one back. Two-one count right here on Brady. Oh, good cut. Just fouled it straight back right there. 2-2 count. Yeah, I heard that. Okay, that one's in play. Looks like the first baseman is going to play it himself. So Eagles get the first out right there on a ground ball to the first baseman. bring Lolly Esquivel to the plate with 1 out. Oh, we call it a foul ball. I believe it must have caught his foot coming out of the box. Oh, nice hit.
Nice swing. That is
Get
a
off
nice,
the wall. Yes.
Boom.
Give me a stand-up double right here.
Who
he
is
may
that?
try 3.
Who is that?
He's going to go 3.
Is that Boozer?
Wow, good throw there.
Yep.
Boy, the second baseman right there made a really nice relay throw to get Brady at third. Doesn't help that this ballpark's not as big as some of them we play, so that's about a 300-foot wall in right field, and shortens that throw from the right fielder. And
that extra 15 feet at Grapevine, that's a triple.
I agree.
You know?
Yeah.
Plus,
second baseman
he
still
got a
had
good kick.
He had to make a nice relay throw, and he did.
Yeah.
Good cut right there by Lolly.
Really nice cut. Really a nice cut, right? Was it the second baseman or shortstop that was in on that?
I believe that was the second baseman that went out and took the relay throw.
Well executed. They just turned and gunned him, right? So that was that.
Lolly's fouled a couple back here.
I may as well turn off the ambient for a few moments. Dasan is throwing a ball against the wall back there, and it's just. I mean, eventually we're just going to have to bring that mic over here, I think, and figure out how to get it on the aimed toward what we want. So hopefully you'll be able to hear some of the game. I guess we could turn on Elliott's mic, but we don't have much control on that. Yeah, we'll stick with it, guys. You bear with us.
Okay, Lolly's worked it back to a full count right here.
All right,
Yeah,
he's not throwing anymore. We'll go ahead and bring it back. Okay.
Oh, good cut. Just fouled it straight back.
He was just a little behind. Actually, a little in front, maybe. Oh, actually, on time. Just got under it, huh? It was a good cut.
Yeah, it was. Now, you mentioned it's a little chilly tonight. It looks like Dasan's doing all he can just to stay warm here between innings. Okay, that one. Catcher holds on to that one for a strikeout. So 2 outs now.
Is
on
that
the
the first
Mustangs.
K for the Mustangs offensively?
That is our first strikeout.
Yeah, a lot different than the other night.
Yeah, they had 12 the other night.
Catcher number 24, Gianni Corral.
Gianni had a sac fly in his first at bat. Fouls that one down the right field line. Foul. Good eye right there. Oh, that's well hit. Get down ball.
Get in the gap.
Yeah, it's going to be a single. Nice line drive right there. So that's where you second guess yourself and say, well, if we had stopped at second, we probably get a run there. But yeah, the Mustangs were being aggressive, and they made the Eagles make a play, and they made it. The courtesy runner right there.
Yep, Colin Park.
So Zach had a
He drove
RBI
one.
single in the first inning.
And there wasn't anything cheap about his hit in the first inning.
That one missed a little bit away right there.
Yep. Jimmy runs through the signals down at third base, and ooh, that was a heck of a throw. That was real close.
Yeah.
I don't know. He had him kind of leaning a little.
Yeah, Colin may have been thinking second base there. We'll see. Not going. Zach takes
That's
that for a strike.
pretty good student section they got here tonight for Argyle. Now, I'm not sure if they have kids over here on this side as well to torment the visitors.
Definitely a younger crowd over here. Swings through that one.
Yep.
But yeah, that's what our ambient mic was picking up, was a lot of young fans.
All right, he might be moving here.
We'll check him again.
On a 1-2 pitch. Goldstein would be a pretty good option for leading off the next inning. So I wouldn't have a problem seeing him turn and burn here.
How's that one back?
Zach's swing looks better, than it has been last few games. It looks like he's locked in a little bit more.
So far, we've seen that from just about every Mustang hitter.
Yep, that's right. Yeah, he's out.
Yeah. I'm not even sure he needs to throw, but
no, he has to. He has to with 2 outs.
Well, I didn't know the ball was. I didn't think the ball hit the ground.
Yeah, it did. But with 2 outs, you may as well make him think about it anyway. Well, Mustangs leave him stranded on a nice rip by number 24, Gianni, right?
Well, we had 2 hits, but yeah,
we did?
Well, remember Brady had the double that.
Yeah.
They threw us out trying to stretch it into a triple.
Right.
So Mustangs hold on to that 5-0 lead headed to the bottom of the 3rd.
Yep.
You're watching and listening Mustang Baseball Live on Tradio.
Yes. Good job, Jeff.
I'm
All
learning.
right. Yeah, there we go. All right, we're going to roll this. Boom.
And the Eagles are still looking for their first hit. Dason's had 2 strikeouts so far, so has used his defense a little bit.
2 Ks on the K meter, Jeff.
Yeah.
No hits on the board, though, and 0 runs, which is even more important.
Good pitch.
Yeah, it's a great pitch.
Got the call right there to make it a 1-1 count.
Yeah, Mustangs are this guy, they're shading really over. I'm surprised. Goldstein's shading him really close to the line. And that may get us.
He'll be in the bullpen.
No? Okay.
No, just over the bullpen.
Yeah, you can get that one if you want it. I'm not going to get that. We got some kids that'll run down here and get it, hopefully.
Too much trouble getting in and out of our
lily pad here. Yeah.
Our platform.
I think it's 0-2. The board's got 1-1. I think that's strike 3.
And I think he took that one off the wrist for a hit by pitch. Didn't make the most valiant effort to get out of the way, but if you want to take a pitch from Dasan off your wrist,
more power to you.
Yeah.
You might feel it tomorrow. Yep. So we got a runner on first, and that's Coach Webster is asking. He's got to make an attempt to get out of the way.
Yeah, he saw the same thing
yeah,
I
he did.
There wasn't
That's
much
right.
of an attempt.
This coach at third base, if they say anything, he is going to go ballistic.
Yeah, they're going to keep him at first base. So the Eagles are going to have their first base runner of the night.
That's probably the only reason that he went out there and talked to him about it, because it is the first base runner, you know.
Well, and even if you don't get them to change the call there, maybe if they do it again, maybe they keep him in the batter spot next time.
I don't experience this team as, the other night they weren't doing that, but who knows? Against Dasan, you got to do everything you can to get on first, right? Wow, where was that one?
This does look like a little bit of a change in their lineup. I don't remember this kid hitting
I think it's
Tuesday night.
one ball, no strikes, but the board is
yeah,
all right. So we do have a runner at first, the first base runner of the game for Argyle, as Jeff said. We got a 1-1 count.
Good
now.
fastball right there by Dasan.
Yeah, I think these guys in the booth are confused. It's a 1-1 count. They didn't. And the home plate umpire, look at him. He's holding up his hands to let them know. There they go, 1-1. There we go. I think they got it right now. And Dasan does his exploratory move to first base. That's not the dynamite one. Look how short that guy's lead is. Is it just me, or is that pretty short?
No, that looks short to me. He's nowhere close to the turf, the green part of the turf.
Of course, down 5, you don't want to do anything crazy.
Yeah, I doubt they're going to want to give away an out on the bases.
Yeah, but they just the coach just went down there and ran through some signals, and everybody acknowledged by tapping their hat. So
it's not going anywhere.
Yeah.
Hitter's had a couple of good cuts here on.
I've been
Dasan's
very impressed
fastball.
with the 2 that he's fouled back.
Yeah.
You know, we talked about nobody fouling off. Well, he's made contact on both of his swings. So Goldstein is in the same spot on this guy as he was in the left-hander in terms of, hugging the line over there.
Yeah. Yeah, I would think they would shade him to be late.
Yeah.
And that's where he looks like he's at right now. But with the lefty, okay, this.
Oof.
They did the same thing we did. They took off for second when we threw to first.
Yep.
And, again, that's a tough play. That first baseman's got to come get the ball and then make a good throw to second.
Elliott's going to check that one out in slow-mo, too.
Yeah, I felt like the umpire.
I felt like it was close, actually.
It was close. I felt like he almost made the call too quick. But they get a runner in scoring position here with nobody out. Hey, got in their dugout going a little bit.
Yeah, Elliott says he got him at second. He went through and did the YouTube, slow it down 50% or 25% and watch it. Was out at second. I think the umpire blew that one big time. I agree with you, Jeff. He was so he didn't give his brain time to process it because he didn't think Boswell would make that kind of a throw. Boswell did what we talked about. He stepped inside the line and fired a shot down there to Brent.
Yeah.
And Brent got the tag down pretty rapidly. Oof,
strike
3.
We're going to get the call there. So
put another K on the K meter. The doctor got one when he needed it.
Dasan went in at him with an inside fastball there, or at least that's the way the hitter reacted. But obviously a strike per the umpire. So Mustangs pick up an out here. Should be the number 9 hitter right here for Argyle. Yeah, it is the number 9 hitter. Throws that one by him right there. In play. It should be an out made by Peyton. Okay, the Mustang's going to get the second out here. That runner moves to third base.
I do like the way. Did you see Boozer hustle over to back up a throw to third? And so good baseball IQ and discipline, and I noticed that about all of our outfielders. They're moving on every play, and that I think Coach Mooney is their position coach out there, and man, he keeps these guys prepared well.
Yeah, when the ball's hit to the infield, you really don't have anything else to do as an outfielder other than back up a base throw.
That's a good pitch.
This is that shortstop you talked about, their leadoff hitter. I believe he struck out in his first at bat.
There were some times when I was, in the 10th grade, I was on JV at my high school. I'd go out and talk to my pitchers. I was a catcher in those years, and I'd go out and a lot of times I'd go out there and tell them a joke just because they were getting so tight in a particular situation. Does that make sense? Just doing anything to loosen them up, and really can't tell you what some of the jokes were, but not on a family broadcast.
Talk about what y'all were going to do after the game.
I'm just going to leave it hanging out there in the open, because then it solicits a lot of imagination from everyone.
So 3-0 count right here on the leadoff hitter for the Eagles.
Good pitch.
Get the call right there.
Be nice for Dasan to, draw up a K here, write a prescription for this guy. Boom. Oh, that's a great pitch off speed. He had him locked up, didn't he? That guy was looking for 98, and Dasan threw him 82 on the outside.
Yeah, good pitch. So full count here. Dasan's work.
I think he's going to go back to that off speed, man.
Got him.
Oh, put another K on.
Put it up
Before we
there,
leave,
Trey.
we got to put another K on the K meter, baby.
So we stranded a runner at third base right there, and the Mustangs hold on to that 5-0 lead. Dasan has not given up a hit. They do have a hit by pitch. So
Dr. K is spinning another one. We'll be right back with more Mustang Baseball Live on Tradio.
After Grapevine, shortstop for Dasan Hill.
okay, we got Brent Lee here leading off the top of the fourth inning. Brent takes that one for a ball. I believe Brent grounded out to the second baseman his first at bat. Pops that one up. It's going to hopefully get out of play, yeah. Feel like the wind's picking up a little bit, Trey. That's another ball down the right field line.
Get down, ball. Oh, that's a great effort by that dude.
That was. I was worried he was going to hit that wall. Maybe there is more room over there than it looks from here. So 2 strikes on Brent. sure Brent's grandparents we met the other night from Indiana are probably
Thank you
listening.
for the Stang dogs.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Hot dogs.
Got him swinging right there.
So I was going to try to make a message on the scoreboard, but we'll just do it right here. This is the third time Sammy's come to the plate, and we're in the top of the fourth.
That's always a good thing.
That's a good sign.
Yeah, when your leadoff hitter has got 3 at-bats in the 4th inning, you're definitely making some things happen. Swings and misses right there.
They give Sammy a lot of respect. Look where that right fielder is. He's 10 feet from the wall, Jeff.
Yeah, it's not the biggest park, but he is back there, Trey. I felt like they played him deep at all ball.
They did.
Our ballpark.
Yep, I guess they're like, hey, we don't want any doubles over our head. Let's give him the singles that he hits short because he's not hitting many short. It's 3-1. He's going to have a hitter's pitch here. Probably.
Pitcher does work quick.
Although Sammy would be one of those guys I'd pitch around.
Okay. That one didn't miss down, so Sammy's going to pick up his second walk of the night, I believe, right?
Yep, that's right. Once again, we have an icon shortage. We're not showing the runners on base tonight. Remember, you accused me of being
You're conservative.
being stingy with my icons.
Well, we're using too much data.
Yeah, right. Now listen, it's because we're using the scoreboard automation with the scoreboard here at that was real close at first with
Argyle.
Yeah, up here at Argyle with their Daktronics, and they don't have the on base indicators. So it's one or the other. We do have one of the scoreboard deals that I use that would allow me to do the icons and the integration, but I don't have that set up tonight. So
We got Peyton at the plate. He's got 2 hits already tonight. Takes that one for a ball.
not just 2 hits, but 2 rips.
Yeah,
Line
2.
drives up the middle that were hard hit, both of them. There was nothing cheap about those rips that he had. Good swings and barreled them up.
I agree. Squares the bunt, gets it down.
Oh, look at that. He's going to beat that out, too, I think.
That's going to be a tough play. Wow, called him out again.
Yes.
We can't get a call at first
No,
base.
he caught him safe.
He called him out at first. Yeah, he's headed to the dugout, but
Wow, that's another one we need to we need to do an appeal with Elliott on here. Can we get the headset? Do the headset? That was a fantastic bunt.
yeah, it was.
I like that play. The Mustangs, that wheel play right there. They had it lined up with Sammy at first. He took off on the pitch. Peyton got it down, and he just kept on coming to third.
Yeah, we do have 2 outs, but get that runner to third base.
Well, we just made about another 30 to 40 ways that he can score by getting him to third.
Takes that one for an inside strike.
Looks like there's quite a few kids over there in the Argyle dugout. Looks like their JV stayed around, maybe.
Yeah.
Or else they got a healthy roster.
It almost looks like they're wearing different color pullovers. So you either that or some of them are wearing pullovers, some of them are wearing jackets.
Good eye right there by Boswell.
Does that count right? 1-2?
I believe it is. Yeah,
Okay.
he said he watched the first 2 strikes.
Okay, I wasn't sure that first pitch.
Didn't
was-
like him. Oh,
Get
that's a
down,
rip.
ball.
Get down, ball. It is going to be down.
Yeah, they're playing him deep.
Way
okay.
deep.
Yeah.
How about that?
Big 2-out hit right
He's
there by
got to
Garrett.
be I mean, listen, on-base slugging RBIs. But that guy's a junior with a huge upside, I guess.
Mustangs plate their 6th run right there, and it's going to bring Ryan to the plate with 2 outs and a runner at first base.
Mm-hmm.
Sure what Coach Webster's going to talk about here. Wonder if he's going to say
He's going to say that first baseman fake the
maybe?
throw and fake the catch to have that kid. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, we weren't going to get to second, but the only thing I can think is if he obstructs.
He rounded it, yeah.
If he obstructs the runner, then you possibly could get second.
Yeah, it's another run on the board. Listen, hey, we're 4 runs away from run ruling the 5th-ranked team in the state, or 8th-ranked. Ooh, that's a great throw over. Man, that guy has thrown over 3 or 4 times, and it's like fantastic. That dude is awesome on his
velocity on that
pick
one.
move.
The Ryan swings through that one.
So we got another headset appeal to Elliott on the bunt that Payton laid down, and Elliott said if they had done the headset review, he'd have been safe at first. So that's 2 calls that the dude in the field has had against the Mustangs, where when we go back and looked at him, he missed them. So I guess all those. Look at that delayed steal, and it's going to pay off. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing that frustrates me a little bit, Trey, is we've had 3 close plays now at first base, and we haven't.
Well, we just got a close play that finally went our way.
Yeah.
Right there.
Well,
that was a heck.
I thought he was in there.
Yeah, that was a heck of a job by Jarrett.
So get a runner in scoring position here for Ryan with 2 outs.
2 strikes. I hope Ryan's being a goldfish and letting that bunt in the first inning, push that off his memory bank. That goldfish reference is to Ted Lasso. I don't know if you ever watched that. Did you?
That's another one that went over my head, Trey.
I was about to say, I saw you kind of deer in the headlight deal. I threw something out there about the Shire and the Lord of the Rings, and now, the Ted Lasso reference just completely.
You're going to have to set these up and tell me what to study before you're going to use them.
Yeah, I guess.
Get out of play.
Yeah. Oh, that guy's.
Well, that's a good play by that first baseman.
Yeah, that's a heck of a play.
That was the starting pitcher from the other night. He's a good athlete. He made a play there. So if the Mustangs do pick up a run, though, leave one stranded, and we've got a 6-0 ball game, Trey, headed to the bottom of the 4th inning. You're listening to Mustang Baseball Live on Tradio.
There we go. Well, I would say we're cruising right along, but I'd have to knock on wood. Oh, we do have wood out here now we can knock on, right? 3/4-inch plywood. Thank you, dude, at Home Depot for helping design the lily pad that we have out here. Oh, he just drilled him in the shoulder again.
Yeah, another hit by pitch.
Isn't that
right
the
here.
second time he hit that kid?
I'm not sure
That
it's
same
the
one?
same one, but that is their second hit by pitch.
I mean, I say he hit him. I guarantee you he wasn't trying to hit him.
It wasn't the same one because
Yeah.
they had the base runner in the last inning on the hit by pitch.
Yeah,
so.
right.
Third baseman number 11, Micah Roberts.
That just got away from him.
Yeah, you're definitely not throwing up and in with a 6-0 lead.
Yeah, you're not sending any
fourth inning.
messages, right?
So the Eagles get a leadoff runner on here.
So, you know, I noticed that our guy Zach over there, look how deep he's playing and where he's playing. Definitely shading them to hit something down the line and be late. Boozer's playing straight away. Sammy's playing a little shaded on the other side of second.
It does look like Zach's deep, but again, this is a smaller ballpark, so I think that's why it appears to be playing deep, but probably playing about normal to where he would be in Grapevine, but
Yep.
the fence is 15, 20 feet farther back.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's true. Yeah, that's a good point, Jeff. And that's why we have Jeff on the broadcast because
Trey, I
yeah.
thought my role here was to tell road trip stories to Atlanta about
Yeah.
how
Let's
so
stay off that
we didn't
one.
have any bathroom breaks.
we could talk about that off the air again if you want, but, you know. Yeah, we've run into a buzzsaw on a couple topics this year, but tonight we're talking about, that guy didn't look like he committed to that swing before the pitch, right?
Yeah, he was.
I think the mystique of Dr. K sometimes gets in the head of these guys, doesn't it?
Well, you
Actually,
know,
even the kid from Birdville, he said, "Man, Dr. K's a great nickname." Turn two right there, big
he's
guy.
going to start it. Oh, okay.
Mm.
Don't get that lead runner there. The throw's a little high, and Brent couldn't come down with it.
Yep. Now we just got to shake it off. So goldfish is the animal that has the shortest memory,
Okay.
according to Ted Lasso. Anyway.
I may have to research that on Google.
Yeah, you can. Okay, here we go. Jimmy's going to go out, and our Coach Wester's going to go out and talk to him. And
Yeah, just going to try and settle
we're
him
going
down
to
here.
mute their music.
You know, we got runners at first and second with nobody out. This is just a spot where you want to avoid a big inning. If they get a run, okay, but you want to minimize the damage. We got nobody out right now.
So if you are listening to this broadcast and you're thinking about maybe jumping in with 1 foot or 2 feet to help us with sponsorships during the playoff run, feel free to send an email to Tradio, TR3DIO @tradio.com. We will bring some kind of broadcast to you during the playoffs.
Designated hitter number 8, Brody
Yeah, it may be enhanced audio, but we'll figure out something to bring it to you.
Well, just to add to that, Trey, I know in the playoffs last year we had a much higher
Participation.
viewership.
Yeah,
I
right.
mean, the games tend to be, okay,
That
we're
was
going
a
to lay a
great
bunt
Get
down.
foul, get foul.
Okay, yeah, it's going to go foul.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, we were having 300-400 people watching the games. And,
Or listening to the game.
So a potential sponsor is going to get more exposure in the
Yeah,
playoffs.
absolutely. And then during the playoffs, if we are doing enhanced audio, the logo stays up the entire game. But if we're doing video, we'll put it in the top left of the screen because with our new scoreboard design, we've intentionally left the top left open. Although there are a lot of onerous.
Going to square again.
Yep, get 2 strikes. I know the coach can't be too happy about that. With a 6-run deficit, can't not get the bunt down. You can see him kick the ground a little bit.
You know, they did have a little bit of success on Tuesday night.
A
couple
lot of
bunts.
success. There's like 3
Yeah,
bunts
yeah.
that were for base hits. They ended up being for base hits. He's going to throw that breaking pitch and lock him up.
Oh, good pitch.
Yep.
Off speed and had him way out in
Another
front.
K on the K meter. Oh, I forgot to bring the K meter up this inning, man. Not bad.
number 2, Alex D'Angelo.
Boy, the wind is picking up, Trey.
Yep, that's because it's going to rain tomorrow, man. Got another K on the K meter. I got him with 5 Ks right now. We are in the bottom of the 4th. A little behind his average.
We'll take the outs any way we can get them.
Yeah, against this team, you're right.
Good pitch.
I mean, this
Gets the
team.
call.
This team Argyle went down to Austin last year. They were in the Final Four.
Oh, wow.
For 5A. They were the Region 1 representative because Grapevine lost to Lubbock Cooper, and then Argyle beat Lubbock Cooper and went on.
They run in and, well, they're going to move up.
Yep, didn't have to bunt.
So, yeah, that was a straight steal / bunt. Unless the hitter, I don't know, he could have
just been squaring.
He's squaring to block the catcher's view.
Yeah, right.
Got a big jump, that's for sure. I don't think Gianni had a play, even if he catches that ball clean.
Is this top of the order for him? Still doing the bunt. Where's number two? Is he?
Let's see where they are in the order.
He's got 2 strikes now. I don't know if he's going to be doing it here.
I believe they're in the bottom third of their lineup, Trey. Okay, didn't get the call right there.
Thanks, Lewis. Yeah. Yeah, I 2-2's a count here. Locked him up.
Oh, he got the call right there.
Mm-hmm.
Put up another K on the
Another
meter.
K on the meter. He wrote a prescription when he needed it.
Yeah.
The doctor's in the house. That's 6 strikeouts for Dasan.
Yeah, great strikeout spot right there with the 1 out and the runner on third base. That's
The second and third.
That's when you want it. Yeah, yeah, but some strikeouts are more important than others, and
that's absolutely the case.
That's a spot right there.
And the infield backs up. Actually, I don't know where they were playing previously. I didn't know if they were up or not. I can't remember. I didn't pay attention. Boy, look at that. Bam. That pitch had some platinum on it, which is going to be what he will be able to buy a lot of after he I'm going to offer him my baseball card collection, see if he wants to purchase that, you know. Ooh, another good one. That stayed up a little bit.
Yeah, must have missed just a tad high.
Just kidding. Got that Ricky Henderson, got some other good cards, man. You know, some of those are coming back, really taking off from when you and I were kids.
Haven't looked at in a long time, but it seems like the rookie cards are the ones that are really.
Yeah.
Oh, they're going to lay down a bunt. Gianni bounces and makes a nice play.
Look at that play, man. He
They're
looked
calling
like a shortstop. What are they calling a foul ball for?
A foul ball, but boy, Gianni got out of there in a hurry to make that play.
Why is that a foul ball?
You're asking the wrong guy.
Yeah, I think Coach Webster's.
You're asking the wrong guy,
That
Trey.
ball was in front of the plate. Oh, he's saying it must have hit him, I guess. I don't know. Because if it hit the bat twice in fair territory, it's an out.
Yeah.
I don't know what we got. Because he took off down first base like.
I'll tell you what, we got a strike.
We got a strikeout, that's right.
We got a strike on the play.
Yeah. Let's see if the doctor can deliver on this prescription.
Nice
he did,
play
but
right
a different
there.
way.
Oh, wow. Okay, Dasan bounces that throw to first, but Jared stays with it to get the third out. And the Mustangs cling to that 6-0 lead headed to the top of the 5th. You're listening and watching Mustang Baseball Live on Tradio.
You're on.
Okay, the Mustangs escape a potential run scoring opportunity there by the Eagles, and we got Brady Boozer leading off the top of the 5th here. Takes that first pitch for a ball.
And Boozer hit one hop the wall last time up.
Yeah.
Got thrown out trying to stretch it.
Yeah, put a charge into it and just went one base too many.
Yep, he's ahead 2-0 here. The Mustangs need a 4-run inning, okay? Let's put a 4 spot up, and then let's bring the doctor in to wrap it up and head back to the home field.
I'll take that. So, a 3-0 count right here. Might get a base runner courtesy of a walk.
Their bullpen is getting some action. Looks like they got two guys going down there to throw.
Yep. 4 straight balls right there, so that puts Brady on the bag.
Designated hitter, 21, Lolly Escobar.
Yeah, we've definitely seen better swings from Lolly tonight than we did Tuesday night.
Good lead by Boozer at first base, actually. Look at him. He's way out in the cut, like he's going to go.
Yeah, that's what the pitcher saw, too.
Yeah. And he was back pretty easily, actually. It wasn't close. So they have a pretty good read on this guy's move. I'm real impressed with how quick his move is.
He is quick.
Yeah. He reminds me of JoJo Kubo with his move to first base.
That's 3 throws right there. That 3rd throw wouldn't have been allowed in the major leagues.
Yeah. Well, there'd also be a clock running between pitches, right? He's going to go here. Nope.
Threw that one by Lolly right there. You know, there's a lot of debate, Trey, that that pitch clock's causing injuries in the major league.
Oh, I haven't heard that.
Oh, yeah, that's what they're blaming a lot of these arm injuries on.
No kidding. Like probably Strider, Spencer Strider?
Well, and there's several other guys that, froze him right there. He's going to get him in a pickle, and they're going to get him right there. So I think Brady kind of fell asleep right there, it looked like.
Yep.
So 1 out right there. Okay, and they're going to get a call right there at the knees to make it an 0-2 count on Lolly. Okay, yeah, they get him on the strikeout swinging right there. 2 outs now.
Gianni had a base hit last time up, right? And Colin Park went in and ran for him.
He did.
Hit one to left center, I think. Nice little, he squared it up, but looked like closer to the handle. And just pushed it out there, line drive, soft line drive. Oh.
Yeah, I believe Gianni is 1 for 1 with an RBI because he got a sac fly in his first at bat.
Big shout out tonight to those of you watching us, and especially
Not under that
Jay
one.
Finnegan, who couldn't make the game tonight. Gianni gets under it and flies out for the 3rd out of the inning. We appreciate all of our Mustang baseball fans and the karma they're bringing to this game. Mustangs are ahead, Jeff, 6-0. We're headed to the bottom of the 5th. You are listening and watching to Mustang Baseball Live on Tradio.
We only play to win. That's on everything. We climbing to the top. Turn it up a notch. This is all house. We get that W. What? Get that W. What? Get that W. Okay. This is all house. We get that W. What? Get that W. What? So what you gon' do? Let's go. Getting W's. Yeah. What you gon' do? Yeah. Come on. Let's go. Yeah. Take it home. Yeah. We get that W. Rise it to the top. This is all house. We get that W. What? Get that W. What? Get that W. Okay, okay. This is all house. We get that W. What? Get that W. What? Get that W. Okay. This is all house. We get that W. What? Get that W. What? Get that.
All right, Jeff, we're on.
Got Dasan back out on the mound here in the bottom of the fifth
That
inning.
means we got to put the K meter back up.
Should be 6 on there, Trey.
Yeah, let's just double check it. We do have 6 on the K meter.
Nice first pitch strike right there.
Yeah, you know he can break it.
Well, Dasan started the inning with 63 pitches, so he's on a decent. That's going to be a ground ball. I hope Jason's going to get there in time. Jared's going to get himself.
Got to cover.
Yeah,
I think he dropped off a little bit there.
He was a little slow reacting, and Jared was able to get the bag himself, fortunately, because Dasan wasn't going to be there in time.
That play doesn't work on a grass field.
Yeah.
Yeah, turf, that ball got to him in time. But I think if it's a grass, it might be something different.
Well, this batter had a couple good cuts earlier.
Oh, there's
He
another
hit that
rip.
one well.
Boy, he
yeah.
did.
Brady's going to play it, though.
Yeah, Boozer
Okay.
tracks it down, and that's 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th. Dasan cruising. Has he given up a hit?
He has not given up a hit. They've had 2 hit by pitches, but he has not given up a hit.
And somehow runners ended up on second and third.
Well, remember there was a
Yeah.
bad throw to second on a ball.
Right.
I believe a bunt, so that's how they got the runners to second and third.
That's right. Good pitch. I like the fact that he didn't call that immediately. He replayed it in his mind. He said, okay, yes, that's in the strike zone.
Yeah, it was a little delayed.
That's one of those, upper strikes that all year the umpires have been given consistently. You know what I mean? Consistently.
Yeah, we've
Oh,
seen that
yeah.
called all year. You
Yes.
said that
The association is,
they made it a point to call that
yeah,
pitch.
that's right.
Right.
Exactly. From what I've heard. Ooh, that's too close to take with 2 strikes, I think. I don't know, man. Must have been inside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Once again, Goldstein is shaded over to the line over and right. Sammy's the other side of the bag in center field, and Boozer looks more or less
Oh,
straight
that's
away.
a good pitch.
It's another K on the K meter. The doctor, he's got his prescription book out, and he wrote another one. All right. Hey, Jeff, we're rolling to the top of the 6th. The Mustangs got a 6-0 lead up here at the Eagles Nest.
They're cruising.
We'll be right back with more Mustang Baseball Live. Jeff, I'll tell you what. I'm going to turn off the ambient. Why don't you go ahead and give us another rundown for the C.J. Knipper Memorial Golf Tournament. Give us the details. Tell us a little bit more about DECA, and I think you're getting ready to award some scholarships, aren't you?
Yeah, I mentioned earlier, Trey, that the golf tournament supports the C.J. Knipper Memorial Scholarship Fund. And Monday night, we will be awarding some more scholarships to some very impressive seniors at Grapevine that are active in DECA. CJ was a DECA member for a couple of years and really enjoyed the entrepreneurship in that organization. One of the primary sponsors, Miss Province, was his favorite teacher. So it's been a pleasure to recognize kids in CJ's memory that are active in DECA and have a thirst for entrepreneurship. And I've been able to go to the competitions, Trey, and be a judge, and it's really just a breath of fresh air. You know, you're son, I believe Andrew was active in
Yeah,
DECA.
right. Yep.
And just a great organization, and teaches these kids some presentation skills that I probably didn't get until I was 30, 35 years old.
Yeah.
But yeah, thanks for allowing the golf tournament to be one of the sponsors for Tradio, because again, that is, the golf tournament is our primary fundraiser for that scholarship fund.
And you mentioned on the last broadcast you found a dinner sponsor. What
do.
other sponsorships are available?
We have whole sponsorships. If we have someone that wants to sponsor our lunch prior to tee off, we'll be glad to allow someone to be our lunch sponsor.
I'm thinking barbecue would sound good.
Well, we've had Chick-fil-A sandwiches the last few years for the golfers prior to the tee off, and we're flexible on what you want to feed them if you want to be the lunch sponsor. But we have whole sponsorships where you can come out and greet all the golfers.
That's fantastic, Jeff. Thanks for giving us a rundown, and we're going to take it back to the ambient now as Zach Goldstein comes up for the Mustangs.
Leading out for Grapevine, right fielder number 2, Zachary Goldstein.
Yeah, let's turn that down a little bit.
Zach is 1 for 2 tonight.
Well, that first inning, though, he drilled one.
Yeah, had a 2 RBI single in the first inning.
So they need to know that it's a hot mic down there. They're talking about hot mic down there. Don't talk strategy. Hot mic down there. Don't talk strategy.
I don't think it really matters.
Maybe it doesn't matter, Jeff. They might be right.
Well,
I just want them to know that everything they're saying is getting on air. Okay, Goldstein takes a strike now. 2 balls, 1 strike.
well, I'm reminded of what Greg Maddox said. He said he'd tell you what's coming, you still can't hit it.
Yeah, hey, well, listen, you know, he that's because his ability to locate and change speeds on you. God, I mean, there was one pitch I saw that actually did some weird, like, witchcraft type
And
stuff.
he had that pitch that he threw to right-handers. It looked
Yeah.
like it was outside, and then at the last moment, it would dart back across the corner.
And he threw that one time, and it broke tremendously the other way. And people were looking around trying to figure out if he did something. But what he did is the previous hitter had gotten a hit, and it was a grass field, and they kept the ball in play. And when the ball came to him, he found or they had fouled one off or something, and they kept it in play.
A scuff.
He found a scuff.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's not just that the ball was scuffed. It's that you know how to throw it
Oh, you're
to
right.
take advantage of the scuff, right?
You got to know how to make it work for you.
You got, just like a wiffle ball, man. I mean, you know the holes are in the ball. You have to actually take advantage of it.
Got Zach battling here in a full count. Fouled a couple off.
Yep.
Takes that one and works him for a walk. So good start to the 6th inning.
Shortstop number 4, Brenton Lee.
All right, B. Lee is due, Jeff. 3rd time up, he's due, isn't he?
Yeah. Brent, be interested to see. We might try and lay it down a bunt here, Trey.
Yep.
Never know how many runs you're going to need. So you want to try and put up another run or two.
I don't see number 11. Number 11's playing way deep. Oh, now here he comes.
Yeah, he's got
Third baseman is coming up. He's in
Creep
your
in.
picture frame now. So Goldstein's at first base. He's outside. He's got 1 foot in the green.
He's swinging.
So he's straddling the cut. Yep. Be a good spot for a slash, Jeff. You know, square around early. Torch it. I don't know. I guess that's not a heavily used play. Back.
You just don't see it, I think, because there's not that many guys that can really handle the bat well enough.
Push that closer to your mouth for me. There you go.
I don't think we've seen anyone try to do that this year, Trey, have we? He is squaring this time, though.
Yeah. Okay, he's taking baseball.
Guess he didn't trust the catcher to throw it back.
I guess not, but Sammy is on deck for the 4th time, Jeff. We are in the top of the 6th, correct?
That's right.
Anytime you got a high school baseball game and your leadoff hitter is about to come to the plate for the 4th time, that's a
You've had a lot of base runners.
yeah. That means things are rolling your way. Zach squeezes more out over there.
Okay, got him swinging right there for a strikeout.
Yeah, it looked like a break pitch away.
I think so.
Leadoff hitter number 10, Sammy Kelly.
And Zach has 1 foot out in the green, right on the edge. I wouldn't expect a run here with Sammy up there, though.
Takes that for a strike. Sammy's.
That had a little velocity on it. I thought.
Sammy's got a couple walks tonight, but I don't believe he's got a hit yet.
So he's a guy with a ton of speed that could drop a bunt here for a base hit, or we might do a hit and run on 0-1. Let's see.
Haven't seen much of Sammy trying to bunt for a base hit.
Here we
Hit that
go.
one hard. That's up the
That's
middle.
a base hit up the middle by
Zach's
Sammy.
probably going to stop at second. Yeah, that ball was hit too hard to get to third, and so Mustangs got runners at first and second with 1
Number 13,
out.
Peyton Tatum.
Now Peyton started this game. You know, Sammy on first base, he stole second, and Tatum drills it up the middle. Last time up, and he had 2 line drives up the middle. Then last time up, he put a bunt down. Our guy on the camera went back and looked at it on YouTube, and he beat the play to first base. The umpire rung him up, but
No argument for
that
me
was
here.
one of 2 plays that we thought should have been headset reviewed, but unfortunately they don't have that in these high school games.
Go Peyton, stay hot. He's got 2 hits that.
Actually, there's 2 plays that would have been reversed too, right? Based on what we saw in the video. And I guess people can get mad all they want, but man.
Pitcher catcher going to make sure they're on the same page here with the signals. You know, Trey, I think this may be a new pitcher
Yeah,
for
I think so.
Argyle.
Yeah.
He is a right-hander, but
yeah.
this
his
is a
shoulders,
new pitcher.
Yeah, his shoulders are
Match out. This is his first inning.
Shoulders are different compared to the other guy. Back, get a, oof.
Yeah, they had that
Okay,
first baseman creeping in. I thought maybe they were going to try a pickoff there.
I did too.
You know,
you heard me yell back. I thought they were running an early break for pickoff.
Yeah.
But the third baseman definitely was holding, wasn't he?
Yeah, that first baseman was charging, and the second baseman was going to the bag. A little bit late there.
Yeah, that one's not going to be found. At least not right now. I mean, if somebody wants to, head out there with the foxes and the snakes, they can do that. We heard a lot of crickets at the beginning of the game.
Trey,
Were
that
those
was coming out of the speakers. I think they were piping that in.
All right.
We're out in the country, but oh wow, that was high. I don't like that call. I'm sure Peyton didn't like it either.
Yeah, you could tell by his body language he's a little frustrated by that call.
So we've got Jared Boswell here at the plate with 2 outs. Jared had a hit in his last at bat.
I think that pitch has been a strike tonight.
I felt like that was higher though.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, I'm gonna give it to him. Here's a guy. Didn't he get a base hit last time up?
He did.
I thought he hit the ball pretty hard.
Yeah, he had a hit to
He
center
drove
field.
in 2 runs or 1 run.
He
drove in a run.
He had 1 RBI.
Yeah. One of the team leaders in RBI has to be. RBIs and extra bases.
That was how we scored the 6th run.
Right.
Oh, excuse me, swing right there.
Yeah. Yeah, that was like, I don't know if I want to swing or not.
I was just about to say Jared puts a lot of good swings on pitches. That was not one of them, but he was trying to check his swing and just caught the bat.
You got to be careful what you say now. Ott's going to come after you.
Well, that was really a compliment.
Yeah, it was actually.
Makes a lot of good swings.
Good eye. Good speed on the bases, actually. We got Sammy at first, right?
Sammy at first and Zach at second.
Yeah, pretty good speed out there. A couple of outfielders. Mustang have been blessed with speed in the outfield this year. Guys on the bench and you don't see, and the guys that are out there.
They're moving.
Oh, look at that rip!
There we go.
Gosh, that's a
one run.
Awesome swing right there.
Yeah, another line drive for Jared. We've seen a lot of that this year.
Wow, that is Jarrett Boswell at his best, man. He just torched that ball.
Just turned that thing around as quick as it came in. Probably quicker. The exit velocity was quicker than the incoming velocity.
Now, here's a guy I'd like to see go yard. All right. I'd like to see him 26. Well, what's it?
Okay, that would get us to the 10 number.
Yeah, it would. Let's just have him get in front of one and take advantage of that, or drive it to right field and take advantage of the short wall.
So Mustangs now up 7-0 here, 2 outs, still threatening. Runners at first and second.
Oh, get down ball, get down ball.
That's going to be played by the center fielder, I believe. But Mustangs pick up another run and now sitting on a 7-0 lead here, headed to the bottom of the 6th.
And is the doctor coming out? I'm sure he is, right? I don't know what his pitch count is.
We haven't had anyone really get going yet in the bullpen, so I believe he will be back here to face the Eagles in the bottom of the 6th. You're watching and listening to Mustang Baseball Live on Tradio.
I hate to leave the
Shortstop, number 1, Brady Emerson.
Hey, we've got Dasan back out here on the mound here in the bottom of the 6th inning. And
K-meter sitting on 6, Jeff.
well, you know, I just looked at Game Changer, and Game Changer showing 7, so you may be one behind.
I got 7 out there. I just
okay.
can't count. I'm from Alabama, man. Come on. I mean, that's spatial recognition.
It's the leadoff hitter right here for the Eagles.
Good pitch.
Yeah, it was.
You're sitting in there. You want to get on top of the 95, and he drops in 84 right at the knees. I couldn't hit him. I don't know. Baseball's gotten more difficult, I guess.
Velocity's definitely picked up in the last.
I felt pretty good about my ability to get a bat on anything, but I'm not sure in this day and age. These guys are really good. That's what I just think being on this 5A squad is a big deal.
Good pitch.
Yeah, look at that.
So 2 strikes here on
Well,
the hitter.
he locked him up, man. He was no way he was going to hit that one. How we doing on viewership? Let me see what we got out here. I'm going to go ahead and, what? 95. All right. We got some pretty good. Oh,
There it is,
there's another
Trey.
K on the K meter, baby. The doctor is in the house. Yes.
Second baseman number 5, Colton Rockmore.
He does have a shot to break it, the K meter. If he strikes out the side both times,
Okay.
I don't know that I can stay with it. He'd be at 13, and I think that's the breaking point.
Seems like we ran into that problem last year.
Yes. Hey.
It's a good problem to have.
I'm
though.
an hourly worker. I don't have any time to fix it yet.
It's a good problem to have, Trey.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm sure that the scouts that have been here, they left as soon as he warmed up, right? I mean, it's like, or maybe they're sitting behind home plate with their radar guns.
Yeah, I can't imagine they would have left if
Yeah.
you want to see them. I think this is as revealing as the first inning, if not more. You know, what's he got here in the 6th inning, and he's come out throwing well.
So, yeah, that one was a little bit, that may have been intentional. All right, we got a shot to get to 100 viewers, concurrent. Oh,
They missed away, I guess. So 3-1 count here on the hitter. It's their number 2 hitter. He had 2 hits on Tuesday night.
so the Mustangs come into this game with a 25-3 record on the season after Tuesday's 5-1 loss to Argyle, and the Eagles 19-5-2. The winner of this game is likely going to slide into number 1. Well, they will be in the first place coming out of this game with 2 games left.
Right. Next
And,
week we'll still have a bearing.
We'll
but,
still have a bearing.
We'll be a game up if we can hang on to this lead.
Yep.
So the Eagles get a base runner here with 1 out on that walk.
And just a reminder, we don't have any runner on base icons because we are using the automated integration with their Daktronics system, which doesn't support the runners on base. So we'll take that sacrifice so that we can focus on the game and get the count and the outs and the runs and all that.
We've had an equipment issue there with Gianni.
And of course, they're playing the Jeopardy music, right? Now's the time, after they play the Jeopardy music, that's when you need to throw the fastball. That's what I think, right?
Well, he heard you, Trey. That
Yeah,
was
he did.
fastball. He just missed
Little
up.
Yep. So once again, Goldstein, I mean, if he's in coffin corner down there in right field, he is, I mean, literally, Jeff, Goldstein is about, tell me if I'm making this up, he looks to me to be about 10 or 15 feet off the foul line.
Yeah, he's definitely shaded that way.
And Sammy has shifted over much more as well than he was in the earlier innings. And it looks like Brady is still straight away here on left. I guess you got to dare him to beat you on that shift and anticipate they're going to be late with the doctor.
Hitter had a big cut at that last one.
Conservative lead at first base, Jeff.
Good pitch.
Right down the gut. Locked him up on the fastball, though. I mean, if I'm stepping in against Dasan, I'm going to try to figure out a way to get the bat. I mean, easier said than done, but I'm playing for the fastball as a hitter, right?
Well, if you're looking off speed and you get the fastball, it's going to be hard to catch up with it.
Yeah, but you can't look.
No.
There's strike 3.
There it is.
That was the off speed.
Ring
That
another one
locked him up.
Ring another one up.
Another one on the K meter for the doctor.
That's 9 here through 5 2/3. He's trying
Wow. He is
trying to get back on
stressing.
pace.
He is stressing the K meter. All right. I'll take it. That's 2. I wish I knew what his totals were. I don't, the last number I heard was 70 something, but that's got to be way low. Way to get out there,
Tough play.
Gianni.
Nice.
Wow, that was a shortstop play.
Yeah, Gianni came way out there to get that ball. He was a
Holy
good 20
cow.
feet in front of that plate, spins and throws a strike to first base to get him easy. So the Mustangs hold on to that 7-0 lead here headed to the top of the 7th. You really couldn't ask for a much better game on the Mustang side, Trey.
The K meter's rolling, the bats are moving, and the runners are advancing. And we got a little bit of everything tonight. You are watching and listening to Mustang Baseball Live on Tradio, and we'll be right back.
Back to the Mustangs, number 8, Brady Boozer.
Got Brady Boozer leading off the top of the 7th here for the Mustangs. Brady walked in his last at bat and doubled in his at bat prior to that.
1-1 count now. Took the first pitch for a ball.
That one must have missed away, so it's a 2-1 count right here on Brady. Eagles have the same. This is their third pitcher of the night. The starter didn't make it out of the first inning. Mustangs made quick work of him tonight. Good cut right there, just fouled it back.
Oh, I still got the K meter up. Sorry. I was so enamored with Jeff making the call that, boom, I forgot to take it off. Thank you, camera guy, Elliot. Thank you, Jeff. Oh, must have been up and in.
Yeah, he ducked away like it was.
Yep.
So full count right here on Brady.
Yep, the Eagles got somebody down there. Looks like he's just getting pitching reps, really, down in their pen.
Another foul ball. It's headed out there into the snake land, Trey. They actually had a kid run after it, though. That's what I've noticed. That's what I like about this field. There's an area out here. These kids, I don't think they've seen a pitch all night. They've been out here playing their own game.
Well, why not? Let's get some
out of here.
wiffle ball. That's going to be a down.
Yeah.
Yep. Get some wiffle ball going and everything's good.
Yeah, it looks like we got a soccer game working. Got a Texas flag out here, Trey. We don't have the Texas flag at the corral. 24. What does 24 mean?
That's they named their team after the year.
Oh, okay.
So they'll refer to this team as the 24.
Okay. So Brady's fouled off several pitches here, definitely making this pitcher work.
I don't know if I play that music.
That's what I'm thinking.
That's going to pump him up.
That's usually your offensive music. So Brady works him for a walk, made him throw a lot of pitches, and showed a good eye there to get us a base runner again. Brady walked in his last at bat and then got picked off. So we might see a pitching change here, Trey. They do have.
They have that kid throwing down there, but he's not throwing enough pitches. Well,
he's
they're
coming
going to do it.
Yeah. I think we are going to see a pitch and change here.
Yep.
At least to my eye, I think we did see their best pitcher Tuesday night.
Well, yeah. You can go through and look at some of their wins. And, yeah, I don't know. I mean, you know, clearly our top prospect is our Game 2 pitcher, right?
It'd be interesting to see. You said they lost to Colleyville earlier. It'd be interesting to see who
Second
pitched that
game,
for
1-0. I think
Okay.
Cooper Powell pitched for Colleyville that
Okay.
game.
But I'm guessing Argyle probably, they might have used some of the same pitchers that pitched tonight. I'm just
Yeah, maybe.
speculating.
I mean, you know, who knows?
Our research department didn't give us that information.
No, actually, the research department took the day off. We're happy to be able to bring this to you. And, you know, I'm glad that Jeff's out here with us. This little platform idea paid off. It's like, you know, huge expense, though. I need to figure out a way to get some recovery on it. But I think we can reuse it, right?
There's other parks that we could have used it, I believe, you know, just to give us a better view.
Absolutely, like Colleyville.
Yeah.
Colleyville, it would have worked great. Adds 20 inches, and we're standing on a platform. So we got the truck, and then we got 20 more inches, and you know, all good there. The other thing is, I can see it being used by a camera at a park where we have a reasonable view. Let's say the home field, you know, and then we take a tripod and put on top of this, and you know, it'd give a different angle for sure.
Makes sense.
Instead of where we've had Elliott do it lately. So, wind's blowing in pretty tremendously, from what I can tell.
Yeah, it's kind of left to right. I almost felt like balls to right field might carry, but we've only seen one really hard hit ball. That's the one that Brady hit off the wall.
The Mustangs have Richland next week. I guess it's too early to talk about Richland, I suppose, but we need to be talking about the team that they're going to play, right? And if they get out of this with the split with Argyle, then they've got to win both games against Richland to seal the deal.
Yeah, if they win this game, they control their own destiny, and that's what you want.
Exactly. And right now, I don't know what the money line would be, but I'm sure that you know, the ESPN percentage chance to win is, you know, pretty significant at this point.
Yeah, you know, 7 runs.
Of course, I'm running viewers off, I guess. I need them to stay. Yeah, 7 runs, right?
7 runs
So,
is a nice lead to have, but you just never know. Be nice to get a couple more, Trey. That's going to fall, I believe.
You know, if you could imagine what a metal bat would sound like if it broke, that's what it would sound like to me.
That did have an odd sound.
Yeah.
Yeah, that ball, I don't know if it hit the knob of the bat, but it
I don't know.
didn't have a very solid sound to it. But the Mustangs get runners at first and second here with nobody out, and that's going to bring Gianni Corral to the plate.
Well, we've been bunting all year in this situation, but with a 3 runs away from the 10-run. Well, actually, we're in the 7th anyway, right? So it doesn't matter. He might have him lay one down here.
They're going to get the hit either way.
Yeah.
We got that curveball in for a strike right there.
Mm-hmm. Thought that guy almost balked just then, but he was not on the rubber.
Wow. A good curveball, didn't get the call.
Yeah, I tell you, I mean, he's got a little spinner he's throwing.
Yeah, got a little
And,
Uncle Charlie is what they used to
yeah.
call it, Trey. You hadn't heard that in a while, have you?
No, but yep. I used to call it curve.
I've got an Uncle Charlie, by the way.
Yeah? Where's he live?
Lives in Pensacola, Florida. He's a
Yep.
character. He's a funny guy.
My brother's got a place down in Pensacola. That's a pretty cool place to go to.
It's actually where I was born, and I used to have a lot of relatives there.
Were you a military
Good
guy?
cut. My grandpa on my mom's side was retired Navy. He
Okay.
retired right there at the Naval Air Station.
Yeah, right.
So that's why she was
You've
there.
been to that before? It's really cool.
Oh, he used
I
to
love that thing.
Take me and my brother out there to play golf all the time.
Yeah, the museum is
Yeah.
what I'm talking about.
Yeah, yeah.
And then the Blue Angels, when they do their show, it's amazing down there in Pensacola.
Good eye right there, Gianni. Yeah, I've seen the Blue Angels just out on the beach in Gulf Shores. They'll fly the beach line right there
Sure.
doing practice. And
Yeah, and they go from Gulf Shores to Pensacola and nothing flat, right?
Right, yeah, in about 2 seconds.
Yeah, right. Where it takes a driver, 50 miles to drive it.
Got a full count here on Gianni if the scoreboard's right. Nobody out. Runners at first and second. I believe the Blue Angels were in town this past week for an air show.
Yep.
Okay,
Gianni,
walked him.
bases loaded, nobody out.
Yep. Going to bring Zach to the plate. Zach's already picked up a couple RBIs on a base hit in the first inning. Might see a pinch hitter here, or get a courtesy runner, I guess.
Connor! Ball.
Yeah, heard
Pitch
someone.
runner at first base, number 5, Colin Tarl.
There we go. That Connor Bell.
Connor's
coming
going
to
in to
run
run for Lolly.
Connor
Johnny!
Bell.
I knew I was hearing his name called.
Batting for Grapevine, number 2, Zachary Goldstein.
Wally! Ball. Throw me a ball. Throw me a baseball.
And Dasan giving us a play-by-play
Yeah,
over
right.
there.
Giving us something. Let's see.
So the Eagles are going to play in, trying to cut the run off on the infield.
With nobody out, I guess you got to keep playing like you're going to win it.
Well, you just don't want to fall any farther behind.
Yeah.
7's a lot to make up.
And the only thing everybody's got to be careful about, is especially Connor's a line drive right here, because Goldstein hit that liner the first time up and seeing the ball. So 1 ball, 1 strike now on Zach. Hard ground ball is going to score a run. You got speed everywhere now. Got Boozer, Bell, Park on the bag. Good look. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Yeah, they do have the infielders in, so
They got him way in, man. They got him. I mean,
we're going to need to make the infielder move.
we're going to need to make
if
somebody
we
pay.
Hit it hard. If we
Yeah,
hit it hard.
you got to make somebody pay right here.
Oh, that's well hit. That's 2 runs, maybe 3. Zach
Yeah, that's
turned
gonna
on
be
that
3
ball.
runs.
That was
That's going to be 3 runs.
he may go to no. Yeah, he's going to hold up at second. He clears
Base
the base.
is clearing double.
So there's that 10-run lead you were looking for, Trey.
Yep.
Boy, he turned on that one.
That's
That
a
was
statement game right here, my man.
It was a tomahawk shot. It was up
Yep.
up around the letters, and he got that barrel up on top of
Yep.
it and
It was
just
a good
drilled
swing.
it.
No doubt about it. Good swing.
So Zach's got a 2-hit, 5 RBI night tonight.
Not too bad. Not too shabby.
So a lot of production out of your 8-hole hitter. Bring Brent Lee to the plate. The Eagles still don't have an out, and Zach is out there in scoring position.
Get foul. Well, it looks like a lot of the student section is cleared out over there by the Eagles dugout, and the intimidating students over here on the Mustang side, they've cleared out as well. Last year they were pretty noisy over here by the Stangs dugout. I don't know what their official role is, But then even we've got some, we still got a pretty good concentration of parents and, you know, the base fans for the Eagles and the Mustangs. It has gotten a little chilly.
I don't think the Mustang fans have gone anywhere.
No,
Trey,
they
but,
haven't.
You know, the Mustang hitters really quieted the crowd early with the 5 spot there in the top of the first.
Yeah, and that's the offense we were looking for on Tuesday night. Like I said, Jeff, I think this is a combination of a bunch of things. I think it's okay. You outpitched us on. I mean, you had the right recipe to knock us out on Tuesday. Well, we got 2 days to get ready for you on Friday. We're going to practice what our gaps were, and we got athletes that can fill those gaps. And, you know, they came out and they've executed, and they put pressure on the defense quickly, you know.
Yeah, and not to take anything away from the Mustang hitters tonight, but I do.
Pitching has not been the same.
We're going to pick up another run here on a pass ball, but yeah, I think the pitching Tuesday night was better than what we've seen tonight from Argyle, but you still got to hit it.
You do. I mean, this score's gotten out of hand a little bit. It's not exactly what.
And along the same lines, I believe the Mustang hitters would tell you that they should have hit the ball better Tuesday night. So
yeah.
Boy, Sammy
He had a massive cut, didn't he?
He had his.
If it's, I'm not imagining this, but it feels like the wind's picked up to right field.
He had his sight set on that scoreboard at right field.
He did. He wanted to hit that A.
He's not.
Somebody told him, you just need to get it airborne.
Well, the bases are cleared. He's thinking, if I'm going to score another run, let's just do it with one swing.
Wow.
Hit that one hard right at the first baseman, though. So that's 2 outs now for the Eagles.
You're literally just standing right in front of me.
Pinch hitter for the Mustangs, number 7, Drew Finnegan.
Got Drew Finnegan pinch hitting here. He'll be.
Looks like Tiger's on deck as well.
Yeah, he's pinch hitting for Peyton, right?
Yep.
Just looking at the scoreboard, Trey, the Mustangs have put up 11 runs now. They've scored in 4 of the 7 innings. So they've kept the pressure on pretty much every inning. Even the innings we didn't score, we had base runners.
Yeah, I get the feeling this guy out there pitching is maybe just eating some outs, right?
Yeah, you know, when you're down, I believe when he came in, it was a 7-0 ball game. You don't really expect to win that game. So if they play tomorrow, they may be saving another starter for tomorrow's game if they play.
I don't know if they do.
Grapevine play tomorrow?
Nope, Grapevine is not that I recall from the calendar. So I think, you know, after this game, Grapevine's got 2 games left.
It's the district games, right?
Yeah, 2. Yep. So let's assume the score holds, which I think the money line would say yes, it's going to. So that would put the Mustangs at 26-3. And with 2 games left, got a chance to have a 28-win season, regular season, right? And then you got the potential to put a lot more games on top of that. I think it's going to take 15 victories after that.
You know, as good as the team was last year, Trey, and they went 14-0 in district play, I believe they still had about six or so losses heading into the playoffs. So that just tells you what this team's done. So Drew grounds out there, and we're going to need 3 more outs here to close this one out. It appears this is Dasan's game to finish. We didn't see anyone down here in the bullpen ready to come in and finish. So I believe Dasan's going to finish it.
All right, I'm going to make that mute so that we don't get in trouble with the music. And let's go ahead and play our own. We'll be right back. All right, Jeff. Hang on. Okay. Dason's game to finish. We got the K meter here now. Jeff, how many strikeouts we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
I believe he's at 9.
And we got Bajaj down here warming up in the pen.
Yeah, let's see how many pitches Dasan has. Lucas really just now started to throw, so my guess is if
Pitch count, yeah.
he's at 86 pitches, so if he doesn't probably throw more than about 10, he'll finish this.
No, I don't know. Maybe they don't want him to go over 90.
Okay, well, he's getting close to that right now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that one misses up.
They're still playing that lefty even. They were shading him over. So.
Tell me when.
Yeah, I think they're going to try and get Luke in here as quick as they can. There's no reason to push Dasan anymore with an 11-run lead. Dasan's right at about 90 pitches now.
And hitting for the Eagles, number 6, May Stewart.
Got a pinch hitter here for the Eagles, and that's giving Luke a little more time to get warm.
Yep.
Are you ready?
He's got the call to the dugout that Luke's ready, so we'll see if Coach Webster lets Dasan throw one more batter. It looks like he's going to start this batter. Okay, that one misses high.
What's he going to do with all the gear? Yeah, but where's he going to put the iPod in the bucket?
Okay, the runner right there for the Eagles at first base. He advanced on that wild pitch, so they've got a runner at second, nobody out. Got a 1-0 count here on the hitter.
No reason to put any more mileage on that arm. Wow,
There's a
he's
strike.
still bringing it, man. That was still pretty significant, wasn't it?
Yeah, good fastball, and
That lively pop.
like another strike. There we go. So 2 strikes here on the hitter.
Just hope Luke doesn't miss that ball. It's going to go right off the tip of the glove and hit you in the shoulder or take out the monitor. One ball, 2 strikes, Jeff. We can put another one on the K meter here, maybe.
Get him to double digits.
Statement game for the Mustangs.
Definitely.
Wouldn't you agree?
Definitely. They bounce back in a big way.
Now, there's no getting around the fact that, you know, they got Dasan on the hill. Going to be tough to score runs against him anyway. But the bats came alive. You know, whether it's 1-0 or 11-0, you got to say the bats were there, right?
Yeah, I'm curious now, Trey, how many hits we got tonight. Got 12 hits.
Not too shabby.
Couple of extra base hits, 2 doubles.
What do we got here? I guess I got to turn down. I don't know. What do we got? Wow, we got the Black Crows playing.
We've had 12 hits, 7 walks. So that's how you score 11 runs.
That's right.
Threw that one by him.
Is that another K on the K meter for the doctor? Bam. Time to go ahead and get Luke Bajaj in.
Yeah, here it comes.
All right.
Coach Webster's going to come out here.
Yep.
And ask Luke to get the last 2 outs.
Let's go, Luke. Got a runner at third, 1 out.
A good job right there by Dasan. He did everything the Mustangs could ask for tonight. He just came in, and even though the Mustangs put up 5 on the board in the top of the first, I mean, Dasan set the tone and said, hey,
he didn't give up a hit. He didn't give up a hit, did he? I mean, Dasan wrote the prescriptions you needed when you had the Tuesday ill.
You're right. You're right. He did not give up a hit. So that's a 6 1/3 no-hitter for Dasan.
Well, let's get a combined no-hitter. Let's get the other .2 from Luke. All right, they're going to play tunes, so we'll be right back. This is Mustang Baseball Live on Tradio, and the Stangs are getting it done up here at the Eagles Nest. No, they stay up there.
Pinch hitter for the Eagles, number 15, Thomas Irwin.
Okay, we got Luke Bajaj in to finish the game for the Mustangs.
Yep, Mustang pitchers have struck out 10. So we're still, the K meter has the ability to absorb 2 more for sure. Let's see what Luke Bajaj can do here. Senior on the Mustangs. Look at that pitch. Unbelievable. You know.
Got a pinch hitter right here, too, for the Eagles, and he sees a nasty curveball on the first pitch.
Yeah.
Just thinking, man, this must not be my night.
Wow. I don't know exactly what that noise was. I think that was intentional.
Look at Trey. There's woods around here. That might be the Bigfoot.
That could be Sasquatch. Sasquatch trying to get on the broadcast. I don't know, Jeff. It's gotten cold out here, my man.
Okay, we got a runner at third base. 2-1 count on the hitter. 1 out. Let's go get him, Luke.
Crowd's thinned out on the Eagles side. Good pitch.
Didn't get the call.
Wow. How many walks do we have before this? 1?
Dasan walked 2.
He walked 2.
Yeah.
And a couple hit by pitches?
Yeah. Actually, the runner on third base, was a walk. So that puts runners at first and third.
All right, so if you need to get 2 outs on the infield, you get a ground ball, and you got to
believe.
There you go. Let's get a 2 hopper to number 4, roll it with 13, and let's turn this around and head back to the Vine.
Yeah, let's definitely make them swing the bat.
Yep.
This kid for the Eagles has had some pretty good cuts tonight.
Good pitch.
Hit one fairly well to left last time up, if I recall, to Brady.
time I won, I was 12 years old, or maybe 11 years old. Went to the mound to pitch. The coach brought me in, said he wanted me to pitch. I'd never practiced it or done anything. The first 2 pitches I threw over the catcher's head into the backstop. I never went back to the mound again.
You only threw 2 pitches and they pulled
2.
you?
I told him no. I told him. I said I can't do it.
You pulled yourself?
I pulled myself. Not very competitive, is it? Okay, I get it. Good pitch. Stayed in.
Luke's had a little bit of trouble here finding the zone.
Yep.
3-1 count right here.
Time to put one at the waist and just dare him to hit it, right?
Yeah, 11-run lead. That's really get him swinging. There's a strike. There we go. So 3-2 count now.
I'd like to see him throw that curveball he threw on the first pitch right here, you know. He could throw that deuce for a strike. Let's see what he does. He came in with a little fastball.
Yeah,
That guy was,
got his kitchen.
It was a really good location on that pitch, wasn't it?
Yeah, he definitely got in on his hands, and it's good to see Luke pitch here, Trey, because it's
we're going to
quite
need
likely we're going to need him at some point in a big game. Oh, there it is. No, he didn't get the call.
Oh.
Well, I guess it was inside.
Wow.
Looked good from here.
It did. Okay.
So that's going to load the bases here with 1 out. Okay, that misses right there. That was that curveball. Johnny had to actually make a good stop on that pitch. Johnny's going to come out and try and settle him down, I think.
I thought we had 1 out. We don't have anybody out?
No, Dasan got an out on a strikeout.
Thought he did.
Yeah, the scoreboard
doesn't
doesn't show
They
it.
just
but
updated it now. They must have heard us. I need a double play ball on the infield. Give me a 2-hopper to Peyton and throw it to B. Lee, and let's get home.
Yeah, let's get him swinging for
Yep.
sure.
We are going to have the shortest post game we've had in the history of our broadcasts. Just want everybody to know that, because I've got to hustle down to the press box and get my scoreboard stuff, and don't want to give any chances for them to lock that press box up. So if you want lengthy analysis at the end of this game, it's just not going to happen. It's going to be we can go ahead and say, don't they do that? I've seen them in games before. Thank everybody, and this is a production of Tradio Streaming Sports, and all that kind of stuff. We can do that right now, right?
That works for me, Trey.
I mean,
Luke's got him swinging too, so we got a 1-2 count on this hitter. So we're moving in the right direction.
I wouldn't want to be standing in the box with Luke. What's wrong? You getting?
No, just looking at all the grass on my shoes.
Yeah. I mean, you got to. You're heading. You got an appointment you got to keep, right?
Heading back to Grapevine.
Yep. I'll tell you, I really do like the music they're spinning. It was tough to leave Fleetwood Mac earlier. Bases loaded here, Pajaj.
I
don't think he went.
It was a foul ball, I guess.
Yeah, nobody hustled after it. Must have been one of those protection swings, I guess. How about a line drive to Rhino, and then he steps on third for the double play?
Sounds like a good idea. Okay, Gianni's going to
Oh,
throw.
did he get him? I thought he got him.
It was a close play.
Wow.
Gianni tried to throw behind the runner at first and almost got him.
I thought he got him. Wow. That's unbelievable. I didn't, it caught me off guard, actually.
Yeah.
Look, he shortened his lead quite a bit over there.
There it is.
Strike three.
Wow, where is that?
What is going on?
Boy, that looked good, Trey.
What? Can we do a headset review on that one? No, I guess not. That must have, but we can't see in or out, right?
Yeah, but Gianni didn't move to catch that, I didn't feel like.
He must have been set up off the plate.
Yeah. Full count now. Hey, it's going to walk him, so that's going to push the run across. Okay, so the shutout's gone. The Eagles still don't have a hit.
Shortstop, number 1.
Coach Webster's going to come out and try and settle down Luke.
Yeah. Oh, he's going to get Colin Park loose. I see what's going on. He's going to bring Ryan Williams in. He's Park is getting loose fast because Park was a courtesy runner for Gianni.
Yeah, we saw this move Tuesday night. In fact, he's going to bring Ryan in right here. That's we're going to see the move made right here. I thought he might give Luke another batter.
All right, we're going to turn this music off. Even though we do like that music, I do like that song. So in this rotation, they'll bring Peyton over from second base to third base. Colin Park go to second base. And Ryan will go to the mound. Now it is 11-1. I do not want to be on the opposite end of the large comeback. So let's just go ahead and get this squared away and tapered off right now.
You know, I feel better about getting those 4 runs on the top of the 7th, Trey. I didn't feel like we really would need them, but now if they happen to run into a ball and hit a grand slam, it's 7-5 would definitely be a little nerve-wracking. But you know, we're still sitting on a 10-run lead. We got 1 out. I like our chances if we just make them put the ball in play. Because they've done all this without a hit.
Well, we'll bring the ambient on right back here.
Once again, shortstop, number 1, Brady Emerson.
Okay.
So they're back to their leadoff hitter. This is the shortstop,
Top
Brady
of the order.
Emerson.
Yeah, top of the order. Top of the order now for the Eagles. Let's see.
That looked like a strike, but no, he's not going to get the call.
I guess he was saying it was high.
Up or in, one of the two.
Yeah.
And this is down, so just having trouble finding the strike zone here on this 7th inning. There we go.
Yeah, he prefers that one over the others.
2-1 count. I think they were taken until they get a strike, so it should get them swinging here.
Can't fault him. That's a good strategy at this point in the game, isn't it?
Another
strike.
Good fastball right there, Ryan.
I think he's a little bit underrated on his throwing. He's picked up some velo over the last year and a half.
Yeah, he's definitely got a good arm. He had a good arm as a 10th grader.
Yes.
There it is. Okay, got him looking.
That's
so
another K on the K meter.
Mustangs get their second out, courtesy of a strikeout.
Second baseman, number 5, Colton Rockmore.
We may have exhausted. What do we got? I think we have 11 of them. I think I can handle one more K on the K meter.
Hopefully that's all we need, Trey, because
Yeah.
we only need one out, but it could happen. Late on that one.
That's almost to the Tradio truck. Almost to the Jeff ride.
Don't have anybody coming to get that one.
No, no. That one's going to stay out here a while.
Ryan's got him swinging. Okay, that one missed down.
Probably one of the most versatile players on the team right there on the mound, isn't it? We've talked about that before. Number 9 can pitch. He can play third base. He probably could play shortstop if you asked him to. He can play the outfield. We know he can play catcher.
He was a starting catcher as a 10th grader, so got left fielder last year and now at third base this year, and has pitched some each year also.
It bats in the 4-hole. Cleanup hitter, right? You saw him in the listing for state leaders in RBI a couple weeks ago.
Yep. That looks like a strike. There we go. So 2 strikes on this hitter. Down to.
Not getting enough of the press that he deserves.
Just need one more strike right here.
Oh, what was? What?
I think that curveball fooled the umpire, Trey, because
he locked up his legs, didn't he?
Our dugout is much closer to the home plate than us, and we had kids coming out of the dugout thinking the game was over.
He's going to challenge him with a fastball here now.
I really think that pitch fooled the umpire.
Yep.
It was a good curveball. Late right there, but fouls it back.
That's over in the Snakes.
Well, they've gone through about a
And
dozen
the
balls.
Possums.
Just in this inning, it seems
You
like.
notice there's nobody running after it now.
No. So, yeah, if you live in the area and you want some good BP balls, come out here down the left field line and
Absolutely.
put your snake boots on.
Yep. Wear your wear your blue jeans. Oh,
Did you see what
wow.
that?
Yeah.
He was. And that's a
Yes.
smart way to go, because if you don't want to be in fair
that's
territory,
right.
but he
He
almost
was way
ran in
out.
our dugout. I've
You
never
know,
seen someone run that wide.
I would pick off at third right here. I'd pick off at third. Look where he is. He's going to be gone on the pitch.
Yeah, well, this is that spot where I said if it's gonna a 3-2, 2 outs, you're either walking or it's a strikeout. So there's. Oh, he thought the same thing, Trey.
Yep.
Yeah,
They're all yelling balk. It's not a balk.
something's going to happen here, Trey. I'm sure of that.
Yeah, you're
You got
deductive
the
reasoning. You got a K on the K meter. Wow.
Strike out the side. Took a little longer than we
take
thought.
one more.
So Mustangs
Yes.
pitcher strike out the side. We walked a few there in between, but the Mustangs win this game 11-1 in convincing fashion, and it was convincing from the first inning. Put up a 5 spot in the first and really never looked back. Dasan dominated them. Dasan went 6 1/3, didn't give up a hit, had 10 strikeouts, I believe, in his 6 1/3 innings. That's
Yep. I can't add anything more to it, Jeff, except to say the Mustangs control their destiny. We'll bring it to you next Tuesday. You've enjoyed a production of Tradio Streaming Sports. This is Mustang Baseball Live on Tradio. We'll see you next time.